à tous, et voilà, ça y est, nous sommes enfin arrivés à la Kingvention. Regardez-moi un peu cette belle décoration, c'est vraiment incroyable. J'ai vraiment hâte d'aller voir à l'intérieur ce qui se passe. Allez, on y va! Bon, bien ça y est, on y est. Nous sommes à 5 minutes de l'ouverture. Regardez-moi un peu cette belle pièce, elle est très très jolie. Donc de ce côté, nous avons toute la boutique, tout le merchandising à vendre. Voilà, dans le fond, c'est super. J'ai un écran avec mes vidéos qui vont passer, très très sympa. Là, nous avons le petit stand de Bressinajar. Bressinajar, vous connaissez, voilà, super. On ira voir tout à l'heure. Toutes les fabuleuses poupées faites à la main là. C'est vraiment incroyable. Bon, elles ne sont pas du tout à vendre, mais je suis un peu déçu. Et quelques vitrines de collector. J'ai ramené des collectors de la maison. Regardez un peu, c'est très sympa. Donc il y a du collector, des vitrines encore de collector ici. Voilà, bon bah on est tout excités. On attend l'ouverture des portes là dans quelques minutes. Say your name?
Katia Bellomo.
Yeah, and you have an hotel?
Yes.
A Michael Jackson special hotel.
It's a sanctuary for Michael Jackson.
That's crazy, with a swimming pool with Michael inside.
Yeah, the silhouette of Michael. We have a doll,
Yeah,
the normal size of Michael, the real size.
Nice. And where it is located?
In Campinas, São Paulo.
Okay, São Paulo. Okay.
Brazil, São Paulo.
Okay, in Brazil. Okay, so if you come one day to Brazil, go to
To my hostel,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Oh, that's nice.
Hello, are you excited?
Very excited.
Yeah,
Yes, can't wait.
I can't wait to see Siedah. Yeah. Now I am with Alba. Okay. And can you explain just a few minutes what you are doing? Exactly, you are.
I'm an artist and I created, along with my business partner, and we're both men, we created all pins and stickers and buttons because we wanted to bring something positive and, you know, keep on with micro dreams. And he said to believe in magic, and we believe in magic. And that's how we
And you are the famous artist who made the pins innocent.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very nice. Very good idea.
Oh, thank you.
So okay, so where we can go to buy your pins if you want?
In sdssociety.club or at Etsy, you find us as SDS Society.
Ok. Thank you very much. Et là, je suis avec un fan. Regardez-moi un peu ce fan Ambroise. Regardez-moi un peu cette tenue. Mais tu vois, tourne un peu. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette tenue, ce blouson collector? Mais c'est incroyable quoi. Waouh! Et même les badges et tout, les badges qui sont là sur les côtés, tout ça, vraiment incroyable. Ah, j'ai trouvé plus fou que moi là. Là je le sens là. Bravo. Ah ouais, classe. Yes, super. Now we are with Mary, and Mary is making dolls, Michael Jackson dolls. You customize dolls from black or white? Or yeah, this is the
triumph dolls.
Yeah, the triumph dolls, and you customize them. Very nice. You sell some dolls or not?
No, I don't.
No. You just do that for your own
collection.
Your own collection.
I make them together with my friend Elke, and she makes the hats, and I make the outfits.
Okay.
I make everything twice.
Okay, and where we can see your creation on the net?
My website, Michael Jackson /dolls, -dolls.com.
Ok, thank you very much. Tu sais, j'ai trouvé des Français enfin, alors ça va les gars, vous êtes contents là?
Super, on y est là, c'est bon.
Ouais, c'est bon.
On était venus pour voir Hector Barjot, il est là, c'est super.
Ah bah c'est bon, bah vous pouvez
Super, on peut y aller, salut, merci.
Maintenant, je suis avec Greg, le gagnant du ticket qu'on avait fait gagner sur la vidéo.
Merci Hector, franchement ça fait plaisir.
C'est content.
Oui,
la première fois que tu viens avec Kingvention.
Franchement c'est impressionnant, il y a énormément de choses à voir. Je conseille à tous les fans de venir parce que franchement ça vaut le déplacement.
Et tu vas voir les conférences, ça va commencer, ça va être génial.
Ouais, c'est ma première découverte. C'est plein de choses à découvrir, franchement c'est que du bonheur.
Bon bah c'est super. Merci. I'm with Peggy now from Austria. Look at this amazing jacket. You are doing it
by myself.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You are excited to be there?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Every time it's very great to meet people from all over the world.
Yeah, it's
Good
good
to see them and hear amazing guests.
Okay.
Thank you, I promise.
Thank you.
Hey! Oh! My God! 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 My God!
So when was the first time you met Michael?
I was playing softball. And I was rounding third, I slipped and broke my ankle. So that was on a Saturday or Sunday. And Monday, I had to go to the recording studio to meet with the brothers. And Michael and the brothers, they were doing the Triumph record. And I had brought an envelope filled with pictures that we were going to use for the album cover. And I hobbled up the stairs on crutches to this my green room, and they had a pool table there, and I laid all the photos out on the pool table. And the brothers came in, and it was the first time I had met them. And Jackie usually was the spokesperson for the band. He was the strongest personality. And I laid all the pictures out, about 15 photos. And then they walked away. And Jackie comes over and goes, "We don't like any of the photos." Now, I was on pain medication at the time, and I said, "Well, the album cover is on that table, you just have to find it." So then Michael came over and said, "If you take this photograph and just flip it around," this is a reverse image. The original image, the actual image, Michael's on this side. So Michael said, "I want to be on this side." So we just flipped the image around, and that was the album cover.
Being out on tour with Michael, there was something you noticed that he was doing on stage that you had to correct him about.
During the rehearsals, and Darryl's in the room. Darryl was at the rehearsals as well for the Bad Tour. And on stage, Michael would do this. So I said to Frank DeLeo, I said, and Frank's Italian. And I go, you can't do that. And if you're non-Italians, it means up yours. I said, Frank, he can't go out on a world tour doing that. He goes, "Can you tell him?" I said, Michael, come here. I said, "This move you have, you can't do that." He goes, "Why not?" I said, "In Italian it means up yours." He goes, "Oh, no, I would never do that." So what you see is, that's what you see. I couldn't get him to stop. I got him to go to the belt buckle, but he would go a little bit lower from time to time. But I tried to get him, I said, "You can't keep doing that." And he would grab the belt buckle, and then he would slip every once in a while.
think it was Kevin Dorsey who said you were rehearsing the Bad tour once, and you were in Man in the Mirror, the final song, and somebody messed something up, and Michael said, right, from the top. So everybody started from Man, and he said, no, from the top of the show, we're going back 2 hours. And started the whole thing again from the beginning.
Like I said, we're doing 3 shows a day, so I don't know that I remember that, but that does not, that doesn't surprise me.
Was there anything in Michael's back catalogue that you would kind of sit there thinking, please put this in the set list, and he never did?
I wanted to do In the Closet earlier than, when we started doing it, because I just love that song, yeah. So that was one that, later we did it, but I was, you didn't know if we were going to do it or not, but I wanted that one.
And one I bring up every year with every guest I interview is about Remember the Time being cut from the Dangerous Tour. It's a personal grievance of mine, so... Was you glad that was cut, or was you like, oh, that's a shame? Because a couple of people have said, I'm so relieved we cut it. But,
Why were they relieved?
I think, well, coming from the dancers, they were like, we're spinning on the floor, we're throwing our head back, it's quite intense. But, was it one you would have liked to have done, or were you happy when it was...
Kind of neither this way or that about that particular song. Yeah. I like doing it, and to not doing it is okay because it's getting replaced, especially if it's going to get replaced by In the Closet. So this performance, because who else has ever been like that, this little boy comes here and it's like, you look at this little boy and think, Jesus Christ, where does this freak come from? Hey, what is that? But you think about Michael Jackson, it's like he created that, But I don't think that's why you love him. You feel his heart. He's a good person. Usually, when you're working for someone, your boss is the one that's like putting everything on you, and they're like, taking a vacation, right? They're the ones, delineating all the jobs, and they're like taking it easy. Well, working for somebody like Michael, nobody is working as hard as him. It's like your boss is working 10 times as hard. I don't care how hard you work or how focused you are, your boss is way more than you are, And I thought I was very focused and very, he's like this thing, that just relentless in his pursuit of giving what he has, So that was, to see that is, just that focus and dedication and wanting to be of service,
Quincy said, we need one more song for the Bad album. We didn't know what it was called. He said Michael's next album. One more song. He called all his West Coast songwriters into his house for a meeting. I think there were 6 or 8 of us, whatever. I was late. So I'm trying to slink into the room really quietly. And Quincy was in the middle of a sentence and he said, and as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted as I walked across the room. Right? It's insane. So I took some notes, a bunch of notes, and then I went to my friend Glenn Ballard's house, whom before this day I'd only sung his demos. I knew he was a brilliant songwriter. And I knew I wanted to work with him, but to that point he'd only hired me to sing his demos. So I went to him and I said, Glenn, Quincy needs another song for Michael's next record. And he said, okay, well, what kind of song? I said, I don't know. He didn't really say. He said, I just want to hit it. Okay, whatever. So we decided in that moment that we would try and write a song for Michael. So he said, let me turn on the keyboard. And he gets up. He goes over to the keyboard. Cut to 2 years before this day. I was in the studio with an amazing jazz pianist named John Beasley. John, we were writing the song. I thought we were doing very well. The phone rang, and John picked up the phone and began this very banal conversation. Yes? No, I'm not doing nothing. And I'm flipping through my lyric book saying to myself, no, he didn't just say he's not doing nothing. And I'm thinking we're really working on this song and really massaging the lyrics and the chords, and he said, I'm not doing nothing. So I'm seething as I flip through this book. And he says, the man. What man? Oh, the man in the mirror. I wrote down man in the mirror. 2 years later, I'm at Glenn's house. He gets up to turn on the keyboard, and he starts playing. In that moment, I'm flipping through my lyric book, and the phrase, man in the mirror, literally popped out. Every time I tell the story, I get goosebumps. Popped off the page, and I could not write fast enough. I couldn't get it out fast enough. It was like, in like 7 to 10 minutes, we had the first verse and the first chorus of Man in the Mirror. It was Wednesday. Glenn said, you go home and finish the lyric, I'll finish the track, we'll demo the song on Friday. Friday night came, it was too late to send the song to Quest Publishing. I called Quincy, which I had never done. Just called Quincy Jones up on the phone. Called Quincy, and I said, Q, yeah, Q. He calls me Sid, I call him Q. So I said, Q, I really want you to just let me know what you think about this song. He said, all right, just take it into the office on Monday, and I'll hear it on Monday or Tuesday. I said, Quincy, no, Quincy. He said, Sid. I said, Quincy, but Quincy Jones has 6 daughters. So he knew this argument we were having. Futile. So I left the cassette. And I said, Quincy, just call me back. Just let me know. Just, call me back in a couple hours and just, let me know. A few hours later, he called and said, well, he didn't want me to drop off the cassette because he was having a business meeting, and he said, I can't have you come over here because there's 12 suits at my dining room table. I'm like, Quincy, okay. He said, all right. Hung up the phone. I came and I dropped off this cassette. Quincy, just let me know. 2 or 3 hours later, I'm at home cooking dinner, and he says to me when I pick up the phone, Sid, this is the best song I've heard in 10 years. And I'm like, Quincy Jones probably heard a lot of songs. So, best song 10 years, and I'm like living in this moment, just like, yes. Then he said, but. And when Charlie Brown's teacher talks, all you hear is, that's all I heard, because I'm still living in best song in 10 years. But when I came to, I think he said, Michael and I have been in the studio for 2.5 years. Michael has yet to record a song he didn't write. He said, but don't worry, Sid. If I don't do it with Michael on his album, I'll do it with James Ingram on my record. And I'm thinking, had to let it go. 4 or 5 days later, Quincy calls me, and he says, and I quote, Sid, we in the studio recording your old piece of song. And I'm like, yes! But Michael has a problem with the chorus. He says, Michael wants you to really make, hold on, Sid. And then I hear, and the Quincy said, and Michael really wants you to bring home the message that hold on a minute, Sid. And then I hear, then Quincy Jones But when I was coming up, Michael was my husband. Oh, I had cousins. They had Jermaine and Randy and Tito and them. But Michael was my husband. So, in my mind, I'm on the phone with my husband, right? And the last thing I wanted to be was the geeked out fangirl. Even though it was all in here. But baby, on the phone, I was a hotel operator. I said, how can I help you? Oh my God. The first thing Michael Jackson said to me was, I love your voice. The second thing he said to me, and I love this song. So I went about the business of giving Michael what I assumed he wanted, another 4 stanzas for the second half of the chorus, The Man in the Mirror. But in my little mind, I said, you know, I really don't want Michael to have to worry his pretty little brain coming up with more lyrics for this song. So what I did, I wrote 6 different stanzas for him to choose from. And of course what he chose was, you gotta get it right while you got the time, because when you close your heart, then you close your mind.
I'm asking him to change his ways and move his ass to the middle and the clipper. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bon bah voilà, fin de journée et je me retrouve ce soir avec Brice. Là je vais prendre mon train dans 3 quarts d'heure là, donc on se dépêche.
Je vais faire vite.
Donc Brice, t'es content de ta journée? C'était un truc de fou?
Très content, à la rencontre des fans anglophones.
Ouais,
ils ont pu prendre des exemplaires du Epic History en anglais.
Ah oui, tu avais ton livre History, toujours Epic History, vraiment très intéressant. Il y a plein d'anecdotes que j'ai appris que je connaissais pas du tout dans ce bouquin, je vous conseille si vous ne l'avez pas encore. C'est quoi ton site?
Restager.com.
D'accord, ok, d'accord.
C'est facile à trouver. Donc
ça sera en description de la vidéo. Enfin, en tout cas, moi, j'ai beaucoup.
Avec plaisir, c'est ça.
Fait un peu les guests et tout.
Voilà.
Siedah, c'est une grande star.
C'était génial.
Mais
non, il y a des bons moments. Des moments avec Darryl, Stessel. Et tous les aspects, le business, les rencontres sur scène, les tournées, c'était hyper intéressant.
Incroyable. Je vais bien dormir. Enfin, non, je suis tellement excité, je vais pas dormir encore. Bon, et ben merci beaucoup. Allez, à plus tard.
Merci à toi.
Allez, à plus tard. Alors, hello Ian.
Hello.
It's nice to see you here.
It is.
We are friends on Facebook.
We are? Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
For real. So,
For real, yeah.
what do you think of this day? It was
amazing.
Yeah.
It's always amazing. It's just brings the fans together.
Crazy, the guests.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just good feel, good vibe.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah. She's a rock star. Yeah. So Siedah, she's there for an interview. So it was very nice. So we will see you next day.
Oh, yeah.
Same place.
Same place. I've been here for 4 years, is it?
Yeah. 4 years now.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Hats off to the organisers. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
PSM, everybody.
Sebastian.
Very good organization.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Okay. Thank you. Bon ben voilà, ça y est, la journée est finie, c'était vraiment une superbe expérience comme d'habitude, la Kingvention, ça déchire. Donc là je me marche un peu vite parce que eh bien, mon train va partir dans 35 minutes et je suis censé arriver 45 minutes avant. Donc bon bah voilà, hein, j'espère que vous verrez cette vidéo, sinon bah, je raterai le train et puis ça sera pour demain, le retour. Donc bon bah voilà, comme d'habitude, j'espère que cette vidéo vous aura plu. Surtout, eh bien, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner à ma chaîne. Vous pouvez aussi me suivre sur Facebook, sur Twitter et sur Instagram. Et je vous dis à bientôt. Salut!